Good morning, guys! We have arrived in Istria, which is a peninsula in Croatia, and we are now in the Guinness World Record smallest town in the world. It is called Hum. It has about 2 streets and 20 inhabitants. Let's go and have a look.
We paid €3 in cash to park here and walked into town. Even though it is small, the town still has city walls, and at the entrance gate you can find the Glagolitic script. This is the oldest known Slavic alphabet, created in the 9th century by Saint Cyril of Thessalonica.
Well, that escalated quickly. We are having breakfast with a truffle beer, and we tried lots of different truffle cheeses, truffle sauces and dried sausages, and of course we had to take home a little delicacy to have every once in a while with a drink on the terraces where we stay. Yes, you are. Oh, there you go with the butterfly. Oh.
All over Istria, you can find these Aura distilleries where you can go for some free tasting. If you want to see the frescoes in this chapel, here's how to get the key. Nearby in Kotli, there is a free waterfall consisting of these cool rock pools at the top near the bridge. But if you walk a bit further and follow this well-hidden sign, you will be treated to this amazing view. We got back in the car and kept driving through lush green hills, endless vineyards and truffle shops, and hilltops crowned with idyllic towns.
We have arrived in Motovun, which is one of the most famous towns here in Istria. It is a fortified medieval town that apparently is very popular. So let's go and have a look.
The medieval town is full of cute shops selling local products, and the heart of the town is surrounded by walls that you can pay to walk on, or you can pay a few euros to go up the bell tower. From here you can admire a 360 view over the beautiful Istrian landscape. It is free, however, to take a peek in the church. After sampling some more liquor, we walked around the walls to have a picnic and enjoyed the same views over the amazing surroundings for free. We left Motovun behind and drove to our apartment. We have arrived at the beautiful apartment that we will be staying for the next 3 nights, which is pretty close to Rovinj, which is the most popular or most beautiful town along the coast here. It is just outside of the city, but since we have the car, that's no problem at all. We can get there very easily, and tomorrow we will start exploring the coastline of Istria. This was one of our favorite apartments because it was so spacious and well equipped. Aside from a big kitchen and bathroom, it also had a lovely balcony and parking. The link to it is in the description below.
It is our second day in Istria today, and it is the 1st of May, meaning all the shops are closed.
We had to stop at one of the gas stations. Once again, we did have a lunch planned and we had the spreads and the lettuce and everything. All we wanted was fresh bread. So eventually we stopped at the gas station and got some toast bread, which will do just fine. Once again, we are in this predicament. It's not the first time. Like for example on the Sundays and of course all holidays, all over the Balkans, everything closes. And the only thing that is open is the gas stations, and they have saved us a couple of times. We are on our way to Pula and also like the really the tip of the peninsula to see the dinosaur footsteps. Let's see if we can find them. They are meant to be free to access on the beach. We might take our picnic there, and then we want to see the amphitheater in Pula. Hopefully it's open today. There is a cute fishing village. There is also a town that has some mummies apparently in the church. We might pass by Lim Fjord and see the oyster shack and hopefully have dinner in Rovinj at sunset. So that's kind of more or less the plan for today. And now we are meant to be 15 minutes away from the dinosaur park. Although the beach access is free, the parking the closest to it is not. We got lucky and didn't have to pay on the holiday, but after the 3rd of May, you do. There was a picnic bench in the shade on the parking, so we decided to have our sandwiches here before starting our walk along the dinosaur trail that ends on the beach with the footsteps. If you see the black arrow, they are literally right here where Manu is standing, but they were so tricky to find. We saw some more Jurassic fossils on the rocks all along the path. Luckily, one of the local tour guides came by just at the time that we were looking for the footprints. Otherwise, I doubt we would have even found them. We were on top of them this whole time. Then we got very lucky in Pula with the parking situation because it was free since it was a holiday, and we parked right at the amphitheater. We paid 10 euros per person and visited the amphitheater from the inside, but you can walk along the outside and see most of it for free too. After visiting the Colosseum of Croatia, we then went for about a half-an-hour walk around the city to see some sites that are left from the Roman times still. Next up we went to the fisherman village Fažana, where there is a beautiful beach, and yeah, it was just great vibes. €4.50 for an Aperol Spritz. We parked the car and we didn't need to pay for parking here even on holidays. We then walked into town and found out that this is the gateway to the Baredine National Park. From here you can go on a day trip to the national park, and every single coastal city offers these dolphin and sunset boat tours as well. After a much-needed refreshment, we started driving in the direction of our last stop of the day, Rovinj. We parked by the water and walked into the old town. had a cheap kebab for dinner, which was pretty shit, not gonna lie, as we watched the sun set. But as we went for a walk after the sun had set, we found so many cute bars along the waterfront overlooking the sunset too. Today we are taking it easy. We will see the Lim Fjord, we will go to Poreč and just have a cozy night in probably. We went to the supermarket now that it was open again and grabbed ourselves an amazing brunch before setting off to the Lim Fjord. The Lim Fjord or Lim Canal is a beautiful natural formation which is popular for boat trips and the seafood like oysters that you can find along the banks. Then it was time for one of our highlights in Istria, the Baredine Cave.
You guys, it's happening. After trying to see the salamander in Bosnia and failing, we'll see it today. We are at the Baredine Cave and apparently they have the human fish in here. So, I can't believe it. You could do a whole speleo adventure as well for 60 euros where you learn to rappel down the cave as well. We're gonna go check out the free exposition right now first because we have about half an hour to wait before we enter the cave.
The exposition gave information about fossils, figurines, cave art, and definitely inspired us to visit more caves in the future. Quick moment of appreciation for the Olm toilet signs before starting our descent into the cave. The cave goes pretty much straight down, so make sure you are fit enough when visiting. Right away we were amazed by the amount of cave formations, stalagmites and stalactites, and even columns, bacon and spaghetti. The rooms weren't big, but they sure were beautiful.
Of this cave. Now this part here above us we also call the chimney. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. And we can see that it glowed very, very nicely.
This right here was a tunnel that went straight down to the deepest point of the cave, which has a lake all the way at the bottom. It was then time to descend into the final room, the one where the Olm lives. We could barely contain our excitement.
We did it! We saw the Olm or the human fish. Finally! I can't believe we succeeded actually at seeing it. Did not expect that when we woke up today. Manu had to buy a magnet because he had to commemorate this amazing experience. The first one we got together was the Komodo dragon, and now this much smaller creature, but nonetheless just as impressive. Up next we are going to Poreč, I believe, to a beautiful little sea town or coastal town.
We parked near the marina and went for a walk around and through the old town, which apparently is quite the party hotspot in summertime. What a day, once again. The cave was just the cherry on top. That was one of the best caves with the most cave decorations, stalactites, stalagmites that we've seen on this trip, but also in other places. And the guide was incredible. Poreč was really nice as well. It's not that big. It is pretty much one big street full of shops, kind of the same as in Dubrovnik. it's always the same shops. But it's great for a drink or an ice cream by the water. And then in the evening we made some tuna steak burgers, because we've seen that you can get them in several places around here, but we thought, why not make them ourselves and save some money, which is what we did, and they were amazing. Istria has been so beautiful, so green. It really reminds me a bit of Tuscany, and so many people here in April, May are cycling, but it already is so much hotter than we expected, and so much hotter than it has been anywhere else on our trip. It's 27 or 30 degrees every day, which kudos to the people cycling. I guess it's really something that people do in the springtime when it's not too hot yet, because I can imagine in summer it must be just terrible. We have loved Istria so much, and we still have 2 days in Istria, but in different parts of Istria. Today we are heading to the Slovenian coast and also a wine fountain, because olive oil, wine, honey, and of course the truffles are famous products from this region. You can visit so many wineries and olive oil productions and so on. It's hard to pick, but I think we found a good one. So that is what we will be doing today in the next video. And then we will be going to Trieste in Italy as well, the coffee capital of the world. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss the next videos. And then I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!